Ben Hochman in Porsche 911 GT3, power down. This is a car that will be, I would think, quite suited to the Gingerman Raceway.
Yeah, and this is a track mod car, and I talked earlier with you off air about the different track mod paths, so to speak. You can sort of build a car up to the limit of the rules one way with a whole bunch of aero on an older car, or you can buy sort of a modern supercar, and this car would sort of fall into that. It's a 2018 Porsche 911 GT3.
What's up, guys? I'm Ben Hochman with Hochman Fabrication and Speed. If you all know me, you know me from the drag racing world, and you're probably surprised to see me here at GRIDLIFE. Myself and the team, believe it or not, we've been working a lot with customers in the road racing world, and myself, I've actually got a lot of racing background in kart racing, so we decided that it was time for us to get a vehicle that we could throw our hat in the ring and compete with the rest of these guys. So what we did is we got the 2018 911 GT3, decided to come out over the last year and learn these courses in different circuits so that we could be competitive in this space. And naturally, with GRIDLIFE being one of the top tiers in the semi-pro road racing world, that was our target event to come to. We chose Gingerman because this is the grassroots event that all of the OGs come to, and if we were going to be competitive in this space, we had to prove ourselves at this event. So here you find us, and we're having a blast. One of the reasons we came to GRIDLIFE is not only because of the road racing aspect, but because of the culture. The people here are unlike any other event. Everybody is so friendly and helpful. All the competitors are very supportive, and all the staff are very knowledgeable and organized. With that being said, we've had a really good weekend here. We've ran some pretty impressive times, I'd say, considering the fact that this was an extremely hot weekend and the traction is extremely low. It's been a really hot and greasy track. We learned a lot of lessons. That's ultimately what we came here for, was to get some exposure to a competitive space. And we entered ourselves in the track mod class, which was a pretty aggressive class considering this is not only our first event, but my first event ever entering any sort of a road racing competition. And I think we did pretty well. We were within only a second of the other competitors in the class. I think that next year we'll be back with some changes to the vehicle, and you'll find us shooting for the top of the leaderboard. But other than that, it's been a great weekend, hanging out with the rest of the team, hanging out with the community, and getting to learn a lot about the cars and ourselves. So I mean, one of the biggest lessons that we learned here was about the type of track that we're running and the different types of tires that we need to have in these conditions. Previously, before running at this event, we were running on a Michelin Pilot Cup Sport tire that was a non-R compound. We raced on that for over a year, believe it or not. I decided to put a fresh set with the R compound on right before this event. The school of hard knocks taught me that when you come to a track that's going to have really high temps and be extremely aggressive on the tire, that you need a much harder tire compound. Unfortunately, we shredded these tires in only a couple of days, and it just isn't safe for us to continue competing. So we'll be out next year with not only an extra set of wheels and tires, but a much more strategic game plan when it comes to putting ourselves in this space.